Welcome everyone to Adventures in Picking. I am Sharon, this is my husband Ken, and we've been picking and selling on eBay for the last 23 years, and we decided to share with you guys some of the amazing things we found over the years. Hope you'll join us.
So join us for the next several episodes as we go to Round Top and explore all the unique items that are there. Hey guys, this is our first day looking at Round Top, and we're just come on some good stuff. What do we find?
We found a whole box of Haviland Limoges, and all these pieces I'm looking at were like in great condition. I couldn't believe the condition of because they were all just kind of stacked together, and I thought surely there's some chipped ones, but they were all good. And so when I asked her the price, she said $20, and well, I couldn't pick it up fast enough. But yeah, these were really pretty, and
these were our first bargain of the day. Since we go through them, it's pretty important that you really check all these out for what they call flea bites and chips and stuff, because that can really hurt the value of these items. And of course, checking it out on the phone is the best thing you can do, because prices change all the time.
And I was checking them all out, but I thought, for $20, I mean, surely if some of them are messed up, that's okay, because, I had a box full, so
that's true.
I was okay with that. But then she was telling me that she had some more stuff when I was talking to her, and so we're going to see what other bargains she had. Her prices were really good at what she had in the booth. But it was a lot of stuff. I mean, we didn't want for resale, but if you wanted it for yourself, you could have really made some good deals there.
There were some very nice larger items in this booth, as you can see. But given that we sell on eBay, we have to be mindful of what we can and can't ship, and that means size and weight.
Yeah, I don't really even like to ship. I don't ship a lot of dishes at one time, only because breakage. I try to ship like 2 plates at a time. I've done more before, and something always ended up getting, no matter how, well I packed it, I always, something got messed up. So I learned the hard way that, 2 at a time, you can list them all at, in the same, auction, but just do 2 at a time. That way, they really want it, they'll ask for others. And I did tell people when they ask me, I'm not going to ship them all together, but if you like them all, I will give you a discount on some of the other shipping. So it always works out good that way. They had a lot of big furniture here, pretty furniture, but it wasn't our style except for that mid-century piece that we loved. But we had a credenza, so we could pass that up. It's kind of hard too, though.
We already have a couple.
Yeah, we have a couple, so
we didn't need another one.
And that lampshade in itself, well, even the lamp was in really great condition, but I don't like to ship, heavy items like that. But the lampshade, that would have been definitely good to pick up, but it was, that was at retail. That was somebody else's booth, and that was definitely at retail. Otherwise, I would have definitely picked up the lamp and shade for, to sell, but.
And 20 years ago, you could ship a lamp. The shipping was much cheaper than it is today.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. Now I don't do huge items like that, especially if they're breakable. If they're plastic, yeah, because I'm not worried about them getting, but even the price, people ask why is the shipping so high? Well, it's because prices have gone up, but yeah, I try to keep to the smaller stuff, or like I said, a couple dishes at a time. Now these were vintage Sears and Roebuck. What was the pattern?
The cattail pattern.
Yeah, the cattail pattern.
They say Sears and Roebuck on the bottom. They're pretty collectible. Some of the pieces don't get a real high price, but some of them do, like the pitchers and the butter dishes
I
seem
mainly
to do
picked
well.
up, yeah, that's what we picked up. I think pitchers and some of the smaller pieces. She had some larger ones. In fact, she had 3 underneath that table right there. She had 3 or 4 huge glue bins of that, and she wanted to sell us the whole package for like $700. Like $700, you can take them all. But with further inspection, when I started looking at the ones in the container, the first few were good. The rest of them were either cracked or stained. They tend to stain a lot when they're that old inside. So the stained ones, yeah, I wasn't touching, or the cracked ones. So, but she even offered us a better deal, like than that the next day. And I thought, I still can't sell cracked or stained ones, so we just got a few. You know, we got a few.
She put all the nicer pieces on top of the less desirable pieces. An interesting story that we'll tell you at the end of this episode. Most of these dealers, when they find out that you resell and you buy a lot, they want to sell you everything, including their firstborn.
Yeah.
But
she was trying to sell. She was trying
to sell us everything.
And I was open, you know, for whatever she had good to sell. But yeah, she was pushing it pretty hard. But
so we'll relate a story to you, which is interesting and kind of funny at the end of this episode. You let us know if you've had similar experiences, but we'll get to that later.
yeah, these furniture pieces were, I could sell those all day long. In fact, I do sell a lot of dollhouse furniture because it always sells, you know, and it sells for a good price. I had found it was a Chinese set of dollhouse furniture, and I think it sold for like $80 for just, you know, a few pieces. So, you know, that was a good deal because I got them, you know, next to nothing. Like it was $2 for the box or whatever.
Now the wooden ones seem to sell better for you than, say, the plastic.
Yeah,
right?
the wooden ones are always better. But they tend to be more detailed. The plastic ones, you know, some of them do. You know, I don't know enough about dollhouse furniture. I'm no expert in it. I just know what sells for me, and I know the wooden ones, you know, always sell for me at a good deal.
Sharon really knows these prices and stuff. I'm just along for muscle.
Yeah, to carry everything.
Carry everything.
Or wait, now the bar.
Oh,
the
negotiate.
Yeah, negotiate because
There I am negotiating.
you're a little
Ruthless?
more ruthless than I am.
Cutthroat?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm too embarrassed to go that low, but yeah, you have no shame, so you'll do it. But
I'm just trying to find the bottom.
yeah. But this was cute. It was vintage. It was McDonald's hamburger music box, and I think they fetch a good amount of money. That one I didn't notice it. I looked really good, but it still had a little flaw in it. So, but who doesn't think that's cute? That's cute. I would keep that if I was a hoarder, but no, you know, because you can only have so much stuff, collect so much stuff. But yeah. And she was willing to make a good deal with that. And the percolator we just bought for ourselves because we like percolators. That
It was interesting, but not
Yeah.
a profit maker. I tend to pick up a lot of stuff just to look at it, not just because I find it interesting or something, not because
I know. I'm always like
it's necessarily
I'm
a
always
profitable
like we're
thing.
here to shop. Okay, we gotta focus. You end up looking at tools and stuff like that. You already have.
Man cave thing.
Yeah, man cave things. But, you know, after seeing the ones that she had in the container, I was really looking at these really hard because, you know, I mean, one little chip, nobody wants to buy it, even if it has.
Right, it destroys the value.
Yeah. And I do like them, so I thought, well, you know, keep them for myself if it doesn't work out because I do like them. They're mid-century. And you were looking at the comps. We don't know, we don't know a whole lot about pottery. We haven't been into it for that long. That's not what I started out in. I've been selling for 25 years, well, practically almost since eBay started. But there's a lot of stuff I still don't know. You know. And pottery, I didn't start out with pottery, so I just kind of got in that last few years. But yeah, so we're constantly looking at our. Make sure you go with a charged battery, because ours phone ends up dying halfway through, and then you just kind of have to guess at it if you don't know. But we've been pretty good at not picking up too many things that didn't sell.
We tend not to lose money.
No,
So that's
no.
a positive thing.
Now this booth, I think this was, is this the same booth, or was that?
This is a different booth. She had a lot of interesting things in there.
Oh yeah. I think we ended up buying a lot from her. She had those. I think those were briar horses, but she wanted too much for them. Her prices were fairly reasonable, and we did, get her down a little bit on some of the stuff.
There were some things she was willing to bargain
Other
with,
stuff,
and other
no.
things she really didn't want to bargain on.
But we did buy a lot of stuff that day from her. We did. And I think we went back the last day to see what was left, to see if we could pick up some other stuff. That wasn't marked tall pottery. I thought it was. I think she said it was. It wasn't marked, but I have a lot of. I already have a lot of hauls, so I didn't want to. I don't like to get too much of one thing, because I already have a lot of dishes. And always pick up teacups. Especially if they're, Germany, England, something like that. I'll always sell those.
Some reason you can sell, a one-off of a cup and saucer if it's really nice.
Yeah.
The gold-plated ones
Are really well.
also do well.
They do well. In fact, I think the last one I sold it for like $58 just for, a little cup and saucer, and it was tiny.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them get a lot more than that, but always, every once in a while I get one that I don't notice a chip, because they're so tiny that it's kind of hard to see. So feel really well.
Yeah, the flea bites can really catch you.
That's the dragonware. The girl. We did find one with the girl inside the teacup. Remember?
Yeah. You can find the one with the girl inside the teacup. Those tend to fare better price-wise, for which you can sell it.
That one was really pretty, but I think she wanted, more than I wanted to pay for it, because it doesn't do really well. I mean, it does okay. You will make a profit.
It does
off of
okay,
it, but we try to get things that's going to make $20 and up. Some people, they'll make $5, but I really don't like to, because by the time I buy the box, the bubble wrap, and the shipping and all that, it's a lot of time and effort, and for $5. So
Right. Oh, finally. I'll bring it back into focus.
Yeah, I know. That was an ashtray.
That was an ashtray.
We have a lot of ashtrays.
We have a lot of ashtrays, and we don't smoke.
Yeah, we don't smoke, but for some reason I like vintage. I think it's the artwork and beautiful artwork.
It's kind of nostalgic, because you grew up with that, and there was ashtrays all over the place. 60% of the people
but they were
smoked
really
back
cool
then.
back then.
Yeah, they were really cool back then.
They had pretty artwork.
Pretty artwork, interesting shapes.
I mean, I have two that have a very pretty artwork, and that's why I bought them. Is that where we picked up the Yoda? I'm not sure. I think so.
We're almost there.
Yeah. And she was at full retail on that.
She's full at retail.
I mean, even higher than retail.
Even higher than retail. And she wouldn't
I don't
change.
even think that it was that expensive in the store.
And we were really only getting it for our grandson. But, he wasn't worth that price, so.
Stop it. We did buy him some stuff.
Yeah, we did buy
We
him some
did.
stuff.
It sounds like we're so mean. Yeah, we did. We did buy him a lot of stuff over there. If we were trying to barter there.
Yeah, yeah. The Asian figures, two white ones in the front. They really, had no markings on them for us to be able to tell if they were valuable or not. So we didn't want to speculate on that.
At first, I thought they were the Ladro because
Was it Landro? Yeah.
because it just looked like it.
They just kind of look like Landro.
But when I got close, I thought no. She had
Even
a lot of
Landro-
small. She had a lot of smalls.
Yeah, she had a lot of smalls. And even Landro, some pieces don't get much.
That bird I was holding was really pretty, but I thought it was really heavy.
Yeah.
And it didn't look that heavy, but it was very heavy, so I thought, I don't want to ship that. And I think she had it like at $25 or something like that.
It just wasn't a good price point.
Yeah. And those are mid-century, and so I bought those for us.
Those did not leave us.
No, I think you knew when I picked them up, those were coming home.
Yeah, I knew those
Yeah,
were coming
'cause
home to
it's-
stay.
The color and the style, so yeah. And I mean, they were at a good price too, so I probably could have made, a little bit selling them, but I liked them. So.
There's you.
Yeah, I couldn't believe the price she paid. She went $40. Well, I think she says a little bit, and I thought, no. We tried to, the haggler you tried to get her down, but she just,
I tried my best.
yeah, she wasn't budging. I don't know how old that one was. It might have been from, 2000, I don't know, or even later. And I thought, I think we did pull the comps on it, and it wasn't worth it.
Some guy asked what that was, and I told him it was a husband tenderizer.
I don't know if they found that funny. They may have.
They were.
They did.
This was a long haggling session.
Yeah, it was. I remember waiting for you to come back so I could show you something else I had seen.
Oh, okay.
But I was like, okay, just say yes or no. It always helps if you say, when you walk in a booth, can we start a pile? Because then you can negotiate, because they know you're going to buy more
Yeah,
than
that's
one
your
thing,
more of a serious buyer.
And we usually do buy more than one thing. If we normally can walk in and see if the prices are good, they're good. If they're not, they're going to be high throughout the whole booth. That was a cute rock.
Yeah.
But I thought, I don't need a rock, so I put it back. I don't need another paper plate, so I put it back. But it was
This is the punk rock section.
I know. Kind of creepy. That ornament that I just picked up, I sold that. I bought and sold that. I forgot. She gave it to me, I think, for $10, and I might have made, I think, $25 on it. Some of them get more. That brand get more than what it was, and then some of them don't. That particular one did. Okay.
And remember, buy Christmas during the summer and sell it during the season.
Yeah, I always like when I go, if they have a booth in the spring and it's full of Christmas stuff, because most people aren't looking for that unless they are resellers, and that's when I tend to get all my Christmas stuff.
Yeah, when it's 100
Wait
degrees
till
in
the fall.
Texas, nobody's thinking about Christmas.
No, so then we know we stand a chance, right? I think that dish was okay, but I don't need another. I thought now I have a lot of dishes to sell, so I was trying to stay away from dishes. And I think you kept showing me dishes the whole time. I'm like, I don't want no more dishes. But yeah, I did buy that. I kind of don't like to buy things too if I'm not going to make a good profit. Otherwise, or if I want to keep it myself, you know.
Right.
Because if I don't want it for myself, I'm not going to take that risk. But if it's something I thought, well, if it doesn't sell for a good amount, then I'll keep it for me,
Mhm.
you know. I mean, we were there for a long time because she just had a lot of cool stuff, you know.
Mhm. And a lot of smalls, which
A lot of smalls.
played into the market
this
we're
water
dealing.
But it is more time.
It is time consuming.
It's time consuming. So we stayed in her booth for quite a while.
I was thinking 10.
I do 15, but it's
Do you remember what the total was?
worth a lot.
Yeah, we bought a lot. You can see
You wanna
we got
do
that
15 on
jacket
it? Okay,
too.
we'll take it.
Same day with the dark jacket.
I think it was,
I think that was 75.
between 150 and 200 total in her booth.
Yeah, I think it was close to 200. And I think I sold everything pretty much right away that I had bought from her.